Alrighty, we are recording. Thank you everyone for showing up tonight. I really appreciate you guys showing up and learning and growing. It's amazing how much your business will grow if you show up to these kind of trainings and to Scentsy trainings and all that. So thank you very much. So I'm kind of doing two topics tonight. I'm gonna do samples and I'm also going to do Happy Mail, but I'm kind of going to break it up and I'll talk about different kinds of samples first. And then I will do like an outline of kind of how I do Happy Mail and some different options for Happy Mail for you. So the different types of samples you could do, obviously wax. For wax, you've got three options to do samples. You can melt your samples down into molds. You can use like a crinkle cutter or like a really sharp knife, or you can do felt samples. I think felt samples are my favorite right now. They're super easy. They don't take a lot of time. They mail flat. And I'm going to show you the different kinds of samples I do. So if you're going to melt your wax, I would recommend getting one of these. Mine has seen better days. I've lost my handle to it. I got to buy a new one, but it still does the job. So I haven't bought a new one yet. So this is the Wilton chocolate melter. I think this one has a silicone dish inside. I think the newer ones all are stainless steel, which I want to get because the scent doesn't stick the way it does sometimes on the silicone. Like I feel like I wash it out and I just feel like it never really comes out. I've never had my scents mix, but I do want to get the stainless steel one. So this is the chocolate melter. It basically just has like a metal inside area that gets hot. And then you put your wax in this little bowl and your wax melts in here. If you're going to melt your wax, you don't want to let it melt for too long because the longer you let the wax melt in here, the more scent it's going to release. So you want to be able to get it in and out as soon as it's melted. You can find these on Amazon, but I would recommend going to like a Hobby Lobby or a Michaels, because if you go to like a Hobby Lobby or a Michaels, you can use like a 40% off coupon, and I think they're around somewhere between $20 and $30. I've had mine for like 7 or 8 years, so I don't really remember, but you know, if you can get one for 40% off. So these are great if you're going to melt wax. Now, before mine broke, it did have a little thing here where you can pour it. So I was able to pick it up by the handle that stuck out, and it had a pour spout, and I could actually pour the wax into my molds. So that's the first way if you want to do molds. Now, if you're going to do molds, you have so many different options. You can buy one of these from the Scentsy family store. This one has butterflies and little Scentsy logos, and these are really deep. You can see how deep those are. If you're going to make samples for customers, I wouldn't recommend filling the whole thing up. I usually go about halfway or so. It's still a good amount of wax. And then you would just pour your wax into here. I'll usually pop them into like my refrigerator or my freezer just to get them set quickly, and then you can just pop them out. You can also just go to the craft store and get different chocolate. I think these are candy molds. These are from Michaels. They were $5 and I used like a 40% off coupon. So these are little snowflake molds. So at Christmas time, I might do snowflakes if I was doing molds. I got these a couple years ago. They're little conversation hearts for Valentine's Day. I've got these. These are meant for like chocolate too. This is just like a harder plastic. It doesn't hold up as well as the silicone molds do, but it does the job. And these are pumpkins. Or you can even get these. I've seen these online. I think I got mine at Hobby Lobby. These have little hexagons and they're really tiny. So you can get like a ton of little tiny samples out of something like this. So if you want to do molds, that would be your option. Just put your wax in here, melt it, pour it right in. If you want to do felt, you have a couple options for felt as well. I like felt because you can get so many more samples out of like a bar of wax than you can if you're melting it, and it's less time consuming. So you just throw your wax in there, and as soon as it's melted, you just throw your felt right in the top, let it soak it up, and then I have a pair of tweezers that are just for wax. You take the felt out and lay them on wax paper or a piece of foil or whatever, let them dry quickly, and then pop them in a bag. So for felt, you can buy these from the Scentsy family store. I think these come in the full-size starter kits too. And it just looks like a little wax bar. and you can get 100 for about $6. They're a little bit bigger and thicker, but I feel like it holds a good amount of scent. Or I've gotten these on Amazon. It's by the company is called Y-Craft, and these are just small, like smaller ones compared to the one from Scentsy. But they both do the same job. It's both just enough to get the scent under someone's nose. So here's how I package them when I use the Scentsy felt. I put it in a bag, and then I go on Avery. I just type the name of the scent and I put the description. You don't even have to do that. You can just put the name of the scent. You can write it on a label. I find it's easier and less time consuming to do it on a label because I can get like, print out like 30, 40, 50 of them at once. And then here's how it looks if I just have the little round one. I end up getting these when I'm in a pinch. Like, so I'm going to order the Scentsy ones. I'm going to order them with an order that's going in that has free shipping. And I might not have an order going in right away, and I might want them quicker. And through Amazon, obviously, I can get them in like a day or two. So if I need them quickly, I usually grab these. So I usually have both on hand. And then the third way you could do samples is by using a crinkle cutter. This is a crinkle cutter. You can get smaller ones that are just like a little blade with a tiny little handle at like Bed Bath & Beyond. This is the Pampered Chef one. This one was, I think, $15, but I love it. And it was worth it to me to get this one. So it just has like a blade. It's meant for like cutting like French fries or veggies into like crinkle cuts, but you can go right through the wax in this. And I'll usually take my wax and I'll take, well, right now we have bricks in the scent of the month, but that's changing next month. So I'll either take my brick or my bar and put a couple cubes in the microwave for like 20 to 30 seconds just to soften up the wax a little bit, because if your wax is not soft, it might crumble when you cut through it. So I just soften it up a tiny bit so I can get like nice, like it goes like right through like butter. And then you just cut them quickly. Now this is the absolute quickest way to make samples. You pop your wax in the microwave for, like I said, maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds, depending on how much you're putting in there. Take it out, go through this real quick, pop them in a bag, you're done. So this is my go-to way now. However, for monthly mailers to customers, these are easier to mail. So I do both depending on how I'm sending them. Now, this is what a crinkle cut sample would look like. This is a big one because this is from a brick, but it's a good hunk of wax and they can smell it. And you can even cut these down smaller if you want. And if you did bar cubes, they'd be even smaller than this. Now for the baggies, you can pick up like clear jewelry bags at like your Walmart and like the jewelry crafting section. You can get them at like a Hobby Lobby or a Michael's. You can order them on Amazon. I got mine on clearbags.com and I ordered like 2,000 of each size, but they were so cheap because I got like big quantities of them. So I get the 2x2, and that's what I use for like my wax samples. I also get the 2x3. And I use those for some other samples. Actually, I do have another wax sample I want to show you. So my Scentsy Club customers are my VIPs, and they get some bigger samples. So what I did for them is I put like a hunk of wax. That's a bar cut with a crinkle cutter, so you can see the size difference. I put a piece of wax in a 2x3 baggie, and then I just have this label. It says always get my bar, where I write in the scent and write in the date they have to add this to Scentsy Club until. So this says it's best berries from the Valentine's Day collection. Add this scent to your Scentsy Club by 2/17, and a QR code that takes them right to, I don't know if I did the entire Valentine's Day collection or if I just did these bars. I think I might have just sent it right to this bar. So my Scentsy Club customers, I'm really working on getting my Scentsy Club higher. I think I have 11 subscribers right now. So every time Scentsy Club runs, I send those people a VIP package. So going forward, all of my Scentsy Club members are going to get any limited edition scents, and they're going to get a sample of it and telling them they can add it to their Scentsy Club because they're already club members. So I did this for the Best Berry and the Petal Pals for the Valentine's Day collection. I also did it for the Lights Out collection, and I sent them like the 5 different scents for that collection and had the date that they have to add that to, which I think is in like a couple days now. So that's another option. Those are 2x3 bags. Okay, so wax, room spray. You can also make room spray samples. Now for room sprays, I would use these bottles. I have to look up exactly. I don't know if these are the smaller ones. There's taller ones and there's smaller ones. I've had these for so many years because I got like a couple hundred of them from a bunch of girls went in a Scentsy family reunion one year and got them. So I still have a lot left, but these are tiny little spray bottles and you just put your spray in here. And then once you close this, it snaps shut and it's leak proof. So you can do a room spray in here, any kind of liquid. If you get like the longer ones, you could use it for like your counter cleaners and stuff. So I love these. It's just enough to let them try it out. And when I send these, I do put it in a 2x3 bag just because I'm mailing it and I know it's leak proof, but I just to be safe, throw it in a bag. And for this, it has the name of the room spray, the description, and then there's like a warning that just says like keep out of eyes, it's eye irritant, like keep out of reach of children, blah, blah, blah. And I have a QR code that goes right to all the room sprays. If you're gonna do room spray samples, I recommend getting one of these. This is like a pipe cutter, and you just put it around the top of your bottle, twist it, and you get a clean cut. Otherwise, it's really hard to pry off the top. So if you do it like this, get it right off. And though you're going to have to use the whole bottle to make samples at once, because once this is open, you don't want this to get knocked over because the oils in this are going to ruin whatever it lands on. And then these are the 2x3 bags. I get them from clairebags.com, but again, craft store, Walmart, Amazon. If you're buying in bulk though, if you do a company like this, you're gonna get a much better deal per bag. What do I have next? Clean. You can do, I would do, if you're gonna do clean samples, you could do counter cleaner and dish soap. I wouldn't do all purpose cleaner because you have to dilute it. And so you don't want to send them a little bit with instructions on how to dilute it. And what else is in clean? Bathroom cleaner. Bathroom cleaner I've never done because it's foaming. I don't know if you have to get a foaming little bottle. So I've never done counter cleaner. But I would do, I'm not counter cleaner, bathroom cleaner I've never done. Where did that bottle go? I've lost my other bottle. I have a bigger bottle that I use for counter clean that I have misplaced. I had it a couple minutes ago. But I do have bigger spray bottles. I think they're 30 milliliter and they're kind of like fatter. They're like, you probably can't tell, but they're about that fat around and they are bigger. I don't know where it went though. I lost it when I was yelling at that dog of mine. But yeah, I don't know where it went. But you can get bigger spray bottles online at different places to do like a counter cleaner. For dish soap, I've seen people get little like squeeze bottles like from cosmetic supply stores that you could put dish soap in. I've also seen people get those like Mylar smell proof bags that you can get like small ones on Amazon and put like a piece of like a sponge. You can buy sponges on Amazon that are like really thin that expand when they get wet, and they'll put the dish soap on there and seal it in a bag and send it out like that. Laundry, you can make your own laundry liquid in whiffs, or you can just go buy them from the Scentsy family store, which I recommend doing this. However, if you got like some laundry liquid and whiffs with host rewards and you're not paying for it, it would be a cheaper option to put them in a baggie and send them in like put the liquid in a little container. But you can buy washer whiffs, you can buy laundry liquid, and you can buy Scent Soft from the Scentsy family store. So if this is in your budget, I recommend this. And again, when you're doing samples, do what's in your budget. You know, maybe you can just do felt samples. That's great. Maybe you can buy all the samples from the Scentsy. That's great. But do what you can do. And especially if you're starting out, just do what you can do. Don't spend your family money on Scentsy. Spend your Scentsy money on Scentsy. Your family money is for your family. So don't go crazy and don't like go into debt to do samples. Just do what you can do. If it's just simple felt samples, that's great. That's a starting place. Now, mind you, I've been with Scentsy 9 years, so I have so much. This is years and years of building up to it. So don't feel like don't compare yourself and feel like you need to do all of it. Just start with something and just be consistent. Oh, and also for the laundry category, Scentsy Fresh. I love Scentsy Fresh samples. Put them in little spray bottles and let people spray them on their linens and all that. And there's also these bags in the Scentsy family store that are a little bit bigger. These are good for washer whiffs, or you can get those smell-proof bags. And I forgot to show you this. I got these from Scentsy, but if you get like a little kind of pipette, I think they're called. This is good for doing like your room sprays because you don't want to try to pour this into a tiny little bottle. So I use this and I just drop it in. It's a little time consuming, but it's worth it. Laundry. Okay, body. When it comes to body products, you have to be really careful because people are putting it on their skin and you have to have the ingredients listed. So Scentsy has like, they recommend that we can do Scentsy. I know they say we can do Scentsy soak. I'm not clear on scrubs or fragrance mist. However, I've seen people do them. I've done fragrance mist, but if you're gonna do your own samples of the soak, the sugar scrub, or the fragrance mist, you have to put all of the ingredients on there. It's like non-negotiable because if someone breaks out or has a reaction, they have to know what's in that. There is a really good group. It's called I think it's called Layer on the Samples. I'll look it up and I'll post it in the team page, but there's a group that is all about samples. And in that group, the people who run it, they post files, and in those files, they will put like your laundry liquid or your body stuff, and it has all the ingredients listed. So you can easily just print them out. I've also seen people do sugar scrubs in like little kind of cosmetic containers. Again, you can do them. You just have to have the ingredients on it. And Scentsy soak, a lot of people do Scentsy soak. That's an easy one. You could just throw that in like a little baggie or like the Mylar pouches and just make sure you have the ingredients on it. Scentsy soak is a great sample. Plus they're easy, they're flat, they're quick to make. Now for the other body products, your hand cream, your body wash, and your hand soap, I don't recommend doing them. You can, but you have to get all the ingredients, and Scentsy makes them for us. They're cost effective, they are flat, they're easy to mail. They come in a bunch of different scents. It's got everything listed on it. So I recommend just grabbing these. These are definitely easy to do. Pets. You can do the shampoo and the Freshen Up Pup, and the dog shampoo actually comes in packets in our store. So you can buy the packets, or you can make your own samples of dog shampoo in a little kind of, probably like a cosmetic container you could buy online. And you can do the Freshen Up Pup spray in any of those little kind of bottles, and you can send them to your customers you know who have dogs. I've seen, which I think is really cute, another consultant did the 2 bottles, one of shampoo and one of the Freshen Up Pup. And then they added a couple dog treats and sent it in a baggie to their customer who they know had dogs with their thank you. And that's really cute. I want to do that, but I'm kind of iffy on dog treats because I don't want to give anyone's dog something they might be allergic to. So I kind of feel like if I'm giving someone's dog a treat, I want to have the ingredients on them just in case their dog can't have like wheat or something, because I'm very concerned about the dogs. Okay, so whatever kind of samples you choose to make, don't break the bank. Do whatever you can do depending on your individual budget. You can do samples extremely cost effective, or you can go a little more elaborate. But whatever you choose to do, just you do you. Don't compare yourself. Don't worry what anyone else is doing. Another really cost effective way of just getting the scent, the whole idea is to get, when it comes to wax samples, you just want to get the scent under their nose. You want your customers to smell things so they'll buy more. When it comes to things like your body and your laundry and your pets and your, counter clean, that's more of, okay, they like Scentsy already. Let's get them buying different products. So yeah, they love the wax. They're always buying the wax, but give them a hand cream. Let them see how it feels and try it. And then they're going to go, oh, I love that hand cream. I want one. It's not greasy. It feels great. Or give them some counter clean and let them experience it for themselves. So if you just want to get the scent under their nose, you could do stickers. So easy. So these are the stickers. They come in the scent of the month package, or you can buy them. Like I've already bought 2 packs of every scent of the new release to get out to my customers. And you can get these stickers in wax scents. The pet scents come in stickers. Actually, you know what? I have them right here. Let me just show you. So you can get all the new release scents. And then like here, you'll see these are for our oils, and they look like little oil bottles. And you can stick these in the catalog by the oil page. There's little body ones, like these are discontinued, I got new ones, but the cozy cardigan ones. You can do, here's windowsill breeze for laundry. Here's the pets, they've got the cute little paw heart. And I actually just, I don't know where I put them, but I just got in the ones for the Fiesta Lime for the clean products. So you can do stickers for all different types of products and still let them smell things without actually making the real samples. If you don't have the time, or it's not in your budget, you can still get samples under their nose. Now, some ideas for the stickers. You can stick them on a warmer of the month flyer and put that scent that goes with it. You can stick them throughout the catalog. So I'll take like different, like I'll take the laundry page and put like that windowsill breeze one on it. I'll take the oil page and maybe on these 2 pages, I'll put 1 or 2 oil stickers or maybe 4 oil stickers or whatever I want to do or whatever I have on hand. You can do maybe some of the new pod scents that came out that you have stickers for. Maybe you have Squeeze the Day stickers on hand. Throw one on this page because that's a new pod scent. Here's your clean products. You can throw a Fiesta Lime sticker on there. You can throw stickers on the pet page, the laundry page. You can get those little stickers that look like the little shirts and put them on there. So you can, if you're mailing, or here's the body page. Again, you could get those hibiscus pineapple ones and put them on here. So you can take a catalog. If you're going to mail someone a catalog, fill it with stickers. Give them a whole bunch of fun stuff to smell while they're looking through it. Other ideas for the stickers, you can, there are new release sticker sheets, and I didn't print one out. I meant to, but I can get the file and share it. It's 2 half pages, and it just says, like on the end, it says new releases 2021, like spring, summer. And a consultant made this, and it's got outlines of all the new release scents, and then it has the descriptions, and you literally can just buy all the new release scents and stick all 10 of them on that piece of paper and mail it with a catalog to your customer. Now your customer can smell all 10 new releases just by, and these stickers are $3 a pack for 72. So they're definitely cost effective. There's also postcards in the Scentsy family store that have a spot for 3 stickers, and it doesn't have any scents written on or anything. So you can pick any 3 random stickers you have lying around that are current and send a postcard to your customer with the stickers. You can just take a piece of paper, print it out, cut it in half, and put some stickers in there and write on the top, new scent, smell these, you know, like you don't have to go crazy. You just want to get the scent under their nose. I think that's all I had for that one. Okay, so those are samples. Before I move on to Happy Mail, do you guys have any questions about samples? And you could also type in the little chat box if you prefer. If not, I will move on to Happy Mail. And I can always come back if you guys have a question at the end. Okay, I'm going to move on to Happy Mail. And yes, Deborah.
Hey, y'all. I'm Deborah. Some of you probably don't know me, but
I don't think any of these ladies know you. Deborah's your star director.
Yeah, so I'm on the One Connection page, and I been in just a little bit longer than Natalie. And Natalie, she was like my 3rd or 4th level down, and now she's my 1st level. So proud to have her, and y'all are lucky to have her too. But I just wanted to add one thing about the samples. When I started out, I was on a tight budget. I mean, they didn't have all these nice ways to join that they have now. And I mean, I was really on a tight budget. And I'm like, when my best friend asked me to join, I'm like, how am I going to get $99 together? I can't even get $2 together. You know, how am I going to join? You know, so of course we did a party, and I already had $500. So I'm like, you know, I've got to do this, you know, so that's how I ended up joining. But after I joined, I had 2 or 3 teammates within the first 3 months. So to make things affordable, we alternated months of getting the Scent of the Month club. And in that Scent of the Month club, you get $35 PRV. It costs you $35. So if you split it 2 ways, you just split that in half. And 1 month, one gets the PRV, and the next month, the other gets the PRV. But they're going back to 9 bars. You get 9 bars in that Scent of the Month. And you get a room spray, and you get 50 of the flyers, which would be 25 little flyers a piece, plus the stickers. There's your samples. You have a little flyer, 25 of these, that's 25 contacts a month. If you're not splitting the Scent of the Month, that's 50 contacts a month you get. I use those. I put this flyer, and I learned this from Natalie probably about 5 or 6 years ago. And I still do this. And I put the flyer in the little 4x5, I think, bag, and it has a scent sample in it. And sometimes I put, other little samples in it. I do my own washer whiffs, because same thing, perpetual party order. You get a tub for $15. Split it with one of your team members. Have a scent a party and make these little. My husband fills these little bags. I tell him all the time. I said, you got to be more than 10%. You got to be more than 10%. So now he thinks he's 5% because he filled all these little bags with washer whiffs. But the group the Facebook page is called All About Samples.
Okay.
And that's where they have all the little, I don't know if you can see this, but they have samples for everything. Mm-hmm. Where you can print out, and then it has everything that you need on it, because it has the warning, it has the ingredients, it has the name of the scent, and I just staple it to the bag with a card, and I give these out because you put this in somebody's car, they get out of the car and they get back in, they're gonna smell the Scentsy Clean, and they're gonna say, "Girl, I want some of that." And so Scentsy Clean samples are your best bet in these little bags. And what I do, this gives me encouragement to try to get 50 new people. So, and I put a Post-it note on the front of every one of them. If I'm going through the drive-in, I say, "Hey, can I get your phone? Can I give you this and get your phone number and your name? And I'll call you later to see how you like it." Boom, there you got contact. Don't ever give anything away without getting somebody's contact. You making all these samples, girl, you need to make money off of these samples. So don't ever give samples away without getting a way of getting back in touch with them. I learned that the hard way, because I was giving them out all the time, and I'm like, "Oh, this is so fun." I'd make them up and I'd give them out, and I would never even get in touch with the person again. And that's bad. And now Scentsy is so good on training about follow-up. So anyway, there's my 2 cents on samples. So
another thing too, if you're going to give a sample out like that and you want to get their contact info, you can also tell them, since you're one-on-one, you're not posting it publicly like on Facebook, you're talking to them at a drive-through, or your cashier when you're checking out somewhere, or your bank teller, your hairdresser, whoever. You give them the sample and you can say, "Hey, I do a drawing every month for a free bar of wax, free room spray," whatever. You can just say a prize. For a prize, can I get your contact info and I'll enter you into my drawing, and I'll check to make sure you like these. Or just even say you'll enter them into your drawing. This way, maybe if you feel a little nervous about asking someone for their contact info to follow up with them, which sometimes might be a little scary, you can say, I do a drawing every month after I give all these out, and you'll be entered. Then you get their contact. Yeah, those are enter my drawing slips. You can hand that to them and have them fill it out, or you can just get their number in your phone, however much time you have and how you want to do it. But if you get their info, now you can follow up with them, and you're not just, otherwise, if you're not following up with people, it's almost like throwing those samples away, because they're not going to contact you. 9 out of 10, they're not going to contact you. You have to follow up with them.
Very, very true.
And Deborah's my sponsor, everyone. She's my sponsor, she's my director, and she's my star director.
Right. And hopefully one day you're superstar director. I love Katie, but there's room. You just go move over.
Yep, there's room for everyone. Yeah. Star director is my goal this year. So
That'd be awesome. It
with
would be
it.
awesome.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Deborah. I miss you. I haven't seen Deborah in so long since they make all our stuff virtual now.
I know.
But we'll talk on Sunday because I want to talk to you about SFR. Maybe some plans since we're not that far from each other. All righty. Excuse me, this cough is so annoying. Okay, cool, I got plenty of time. Okay, Happy Mail. So now, when you want to do your Happy Mail, there's kind of, the way I look at it is just, there's two types of Happy Mail. There's thank you mail when you're just thanking someone for an order, and then there's Happy Mail that you send so many times after their order. So for me, I always send thank you mail for an online order, and in that Happy Mail for the thank you, I'll give them flyers, a product sheet, whatever, samples, and I always send a scent circle. So if someone ordered from my website, they're paying shipping. I get scent circles for free. I have a shoe rack that's hanging over this door that has 4, 8, 12, 16. Well, I think only 16 of them are being used. 16 compartments packed with scent circles. I get them for free. I put in a $500 party. I'll use a couple, like some of the money for my free money and get them for free, or I'll use my half offs and get a 6-pack for $7.50 for 6 of these. So they're like a little over $1 each. So get scent circles. People love them. They don't cost you much if you get them for free or half price. And this is my thank you card. I stopped buying thank you cards. I used to go to the dollar store and buy thank you cards and handwrite out thank you cards. Now I take a scent circle. I write, thank you for your order. Enjoy your new scents. Heart, Natalie. And this goes in their order when I send their thank you order. If I'm delivering an order or they're picking it up at my house, I take this and I tie it with ribbon, either on the outside. An order that hasn't been picked up since Halloween. This is the Jack Skellington warmer she's supposed to pick up. So as you can see, her thank you note is here. It's got ribbon and it's on the outside of the order. So this is so also I know who the order is going to, because I put their thank you note in a scent circle. And if I use a clear bag to put it up, if it's like warmers and stuff, I just tie the ribbon around the top and do it like that. So this is my thank you note. And I actually I had run out and I just got more. I posted some of these on our page the other day. They were on sale for like $5.99 and they're big. So I'll just take one of these and stick it right. Oh no, I got 2. I only wanted 1. There. And then just put this in the middle of the scent circle. And there you go. It's a cute little thank you note, and it's a scent circle, and it's a gift. So everyone who orders from my website or places an order through me that I'm mailing to them, dropping off, whatever, they get this as their thank you note. And then they also get definitely wax and flyers and all that. You can put whatever you want into an order. So I kind of have a scale depending on what they spend, which is right here. So my Happy Mail, I don't want to take this Post-it note off or it's not going to stick back on my board. So remove that. Okay, so this is how I do Happy Mail for a thank you order mail. If they spent $1 to $40, they get a product list. These, if you don't have these, you get 150 of these. They come on a sheet of paper like this. You get 3 pads for I think $7. So these are super cost effective to mail people as opposed to sending full catalogs, and it's got everything on it. So they'll get one of these if they spent between $1 and $40. They get this. They get a felt sample, usually the scent of the month, or I might send 2. I might do a scent of the month and like a new release. The warmer of the month brochure, which I always have, and their scent circle. So this is what I would mail to someone who spent $1 to $40 with me. They get a scent circle. It's a free full-size product. They get, and they don't know I got it for free or for like $1. They think it's a scent circle, you know? So this is what will go in my $1 to $40 Happy Mail. If they spend $41 to $74, they get all of this. And I throw in a body sample because it's flat, it's an extra sample, and I can still put it in an envelope. If they spend $75 plus, I send them all of this, Plus I'll do a second sample. So maybe it's a room spray, maybe it's a counter clean, maybe it's washer whisk. It's a different sample besides their wax and their body sample. And I'll send them a full size product. So for me, yes, that's all stock behind me, stuff I got for full and half price. I'm not advertising stock, income disclosure. I guess it's not income disclosure, but I'm not advertising stock. But I get lots of stock for full and half price. If you've been selling Scentsy for 9 years, every time you close a party, you get free and half price. There comes a point where I'm like, I don't want another warmer. I bought every warmer in the catalog that I want right now. I have every buddy I want right now. I have wax that I can't even fit in my cabinets anymore. So I'll have free rewards and I'll grab some extra bars. I'll grab some extra car bar clips or some car bars, cotton cleanups. These make great thank you mail. These are easy to mail. You can send a car bar clip. You can, car bar. You can take a car bar clip, and because it's got this like seal in the middle, you can snip up the middle and snip the tops off and just put a sticker on it explaining it's a car bar clip. And these are $9. You can get it for half price for $4.50, and then you can break them up and send them to 2 customers. So you're spending $1.25, sorry, $2.50. Two something, $2. I can't do math right. $2.25 to send one of these. I'll send a bar. I do send of the month, so I always have extra bars left over. I'll send them a bar. So if they've spent $75 with me, I'm going to send them a little bit more. And now when you do your happy mail, you can go very easy and cost effective and get legal size envelopes. Your legal size envelope will fit all of this. Now, if you're not doing the body sample, it might be just a stamp, I think. If you're doing a body sample, you probably have to do that non-machinable surcharge, which makes it like 70 or 80-ish cents. But you can get 500 envelopes like this. Oh, this is 100. But you can get 100 envelopes like this off of Amazon for a couple dollars. Or I've gotten envelopes like this. They're fatter, so I have to fold the product list a little differently, but they're in neon colors. And actually, I want to upgrade these to the same thing, but in neon colors, just because it's fun. You know, when they get it in the mail, it's not just going to be a white envelope. It's going to be a legal size envelope, but it's going to be hot pink or purple or yellow. You know, it's going to stand out. And on the outside of that envelope, I'll usually also throw a sticker, just because I've got tons of stickers laying around, and then it smells good right from the outside. So that's my happy mail. That's my thank you mail. But again, you could do yours however you want. You know, if you want to do more for people that spend more, do that. If not, don't. Like, don't break your budget. Do what you can for now. And like Deborah said, splitting the cent of the month. Actually, cent of the month is on my list to talk about. But if you split it with a couple people that are local to you on our team, and you could do it together and save money that way. Now, monthly happy mail. A lot of consultants do a 3-month happy mail. So what they do is you first send the first thank you mail, what I just showed you, however you do yours, but that thank you for your order mail. And then for the next 2 months, you send them a very simple mail. You send the flyer of the scent of the month and the scent of the month felt sample. That's it. And do this for 2 more months. So now they've gotten the sample of the scent of the month 3 months in a row. You can send a product list again, but I feel like if I've already sent them a product list, I'm not going to send another one in the thank you in the follow-up mail. But I will send a product list for every new order that I get, just because it's just habit. But you can do this, and this can mail for a stamp. So if you did get the scent of the month, or even if you didn't, you can buy these they're $3, but the month they come out, you can buy the whole pack of 50 of these for $2.40. And mail 50 of them out for 1 stamp. If you don't want to do the felt, even go cheaper. Do this, slap a sticker on in an envelope. That's it. You could do it very cost effective. The people that have consistently sent follow-up mail for 3 months or more have consistently seen increases in their PWS orders. So yeah, so if you do it like this, they're getting 3 months worth of happy mail. Now, if they place another order within those 3 months, let's say they order in January, you send them thank you mail in January, then you send them February and March, but in February they order, I would just extend it to April and May, add 2 more months to it. And then you can just kind of keep it going every time they order, add another 2 months after your thank you mail. And an idea I got from a superstar director, Nick Jerva. She said some people keep spreadsheets to keep on track of how, like, what month they're sending. I loved her idea better. She takes labels, like something like this, like an Avery address label. These are the 1 by 2 5/8 inches. This is like the perfect size just to slap on an envelope. So when she sends her thank you mail, she'll print their address 3 times. And then she knows they're getting the next 2 months because she already has their label printed, which I think is a great way to keep up with it, as opposed to spreadsheets and removing someone after the 3 months or adding them if they've ordered again. Just print 3 labels every time they order, and you'll know that. And you can even get a folder and maybe break them up into months, and, like, you know, everyone who's in this folder is getting March, everyone in this folder is getting April, May, and just get like manila folders just to keep it organized. And I love that idea. You can also do, I've seen things where people will also do like postcards, and it says like, thank you for your order. You'll receive happy mail for 3 months after every order. And then on that 3rd month, they send a different postcard that says, it says like, oh no, please don't go. This is the last month you'll be receiving happy mail unless you place an order. That's personal preference. Some people might think that's a little too much pressure, but some people it might also make your customers go, oh no, I love getting this happy mail. Let me grab something now so that I can keep getting these samples in the mail. That's totally up to you. You can make it work however works for you. The best system that you use is the system that you're going to use. So just because something works great for me, if that's not going to work for you, don't do it, because then you're not going to do it. So whatever is going to make you do it, find a system that works for you and just be consistent. Consistency is the key here. If you are consistent, you will see things happening in your business. If you send happy mail once and you don't send it again for 6 months, and then you send something and then you send it again 4 months later, like, you're not being consistent. If you are consistent in this business, you will see results. And anything you do in this business, you've got to give it a good 6 months. You're not going to see results overnight. And I believe in our kind of industry, it's a rolling 3 month, like anything you do today, you'll see results in 3 months from. So you just got to keep going. If you give up too soon, you're going to be like right there, and you're going to miss out on all the rewards because you didn't follow through for at least 6 months. Another thing you can do for Happy Mail is, instead of doing a 2 or 3 month, sample, you can just do your most 10 recent customers, your most 20 recent customers, your most 50. 50 is a sweet spot because if you get these, you get 50 of them. And you never want to be stuck with something that's outdated. So you get these in your hand, your goal is to get these out of your house before the month is over, because otherwise you're throwing them away and then you're throwing away money. So if you get a pack of these, whether you get the scent of the month or you just order these and the stickers, or these and 1 bar of wax to make 50 samples of felt, just get them out of your house. And even if you did 50 of them for 1 stamp, or maybe you hold some of them because you have local orders, and you're going to maybe have 10 people picking up that you're giving these to, and the rest you're going to mail out, however you want to do it. Where'd that little box go? Open. I see there's a question. I just can't get it to open. There we go. Do you try to match their scent family or give them something completely different? For me, when I do the rolling 3 month Happy Mail or whatever, I just do the scent of the month. When you have a lot of customers, it would take a long time to try to sit down and look at what they've ordered and know what scent family they like. If you're sending out, if you get to a point where you're sending 100 of these out a month, you're not going to have the time to sit there and be like, all right, who likes fruity, who likes this? And then you're going to be making samples of 30 different scents. Keep it simple, keep it as simple as possible. Send the scent of the month. Maybe they'll be surprised. Maybe they don't normally like fruity, but they love this one. Or maybe they don't generally like manly scents, but last month was jade and jasmine and people loved it. So you never know. They might get something they love that they wouldn't even think that. Like, I hate floral scents. Summer Holiday is one of my favorite scents. I keep it in my Scentsy Club year round, and it's technically a floral scent, but to me, it's a little more woodsy. Or Luna is a floral scent. I hate lilacs and violets, lush gardenia. I love Luna. So something may surprise them because it may have a little more of something else. How long can someone order the scent of the month? So the scent of the month is guaranteed for the month it's released. After that, it can sell out. So this scent is guaranteed for the month of February. Come February 28th or come March 1st, this scent may still be available if they haven't sold out of them yet, or it could be gone. So you can also, but if someone loves this scent, they can put it in their Scentsy Club, and as long as they do it by that last day it's available, and Scentsy will make it for them forever. Yes, Deborah answered your question. Yeah, so the scent of the month is 10% off. So your warmer, the scent of the month comes in wax, room sprays, and scent circles, and those are all 10% off for the month. And the warmer of the month is 10% off. If any inventory is left of any of those products after that month, they're no longer 10% off, but they're still available while supplies last. I covered that already.
The back of that brochure, the Scent of the Month Club, it'll show you if any of them are sold out and then if any of them are still available. So they're still showing up on the Scent of the Month for 6 months. But if it's sold out, they'll put sold out on it.
Yeah.
So it still has
unless
all of
it sells out before this goes to print. Like sometimes like it'll sell out right before they print these and mail them to us, and then it's sold out. But that's a good reference. You can also go to the website under specials, and there's a tab that says like past scent of the month, past scent and warmer of the month, and anything that's left will be there. But if you love it, put it in Scentsy Club. My Scentsy Club is a problem. My March shipment is $346, and it's a situation because every scent I love, I feel I can't live without, and I add them all to Scentsy Club, and it's a problem. But I think I'm gonna skip it in March. I can skip once a year and not lose all my scents. But it's like I've got marshmallow mint and mad about mint, and like do I need 3 or 4 different mints? Yes, I do. Pink haze, I've got like 30 bars, and I still keep it in my club because pink haze is life. So like I said, you can go really cheap. You can do these with a product list in an envelope. You can also get like small bubble mailers like this if you want to mail things like a room spray or something. You can use a little padding. You can get bigger ones. I get these on Amazon. Or you can get poly mailers if you don't need a lot of padding. I just got these. Aren't they the cutest? I got them 100 of the polys and 100 of the padded. And they were really cheap. They were from You Pack and Ship. And I think I paid like maybe $7 for 100 of them or something, like so much cheaper than Amazon. It's youpacandship.com, and it's spelled like that. You probably can't see that. It's the letter U, P-A-K, the letter N, ship, youpacandship.com, and they have so many cute, like they sent me one, like a sample of one that has like butterflies on it. They got really, really cute things. Also for my scent of the month stickers, I use the Avery. They come 60 to a page. They are like return address labels, so they're really small, but it's just enough to type out, you know, the name of the scent and the description of the scent of the month. This is what I do for my labels for all my bars and everything. I do really, really small ones. And then I do use these bigger ones that I showed you before for the address labels, like on like these bags. And as far as keeping up with your customers, I did a training a couple months back. It might have been September or October about how to keep track of Happy Mail. And that's a really good training where I use a system made by a superstar director, Chloe Cox, because I use everything she does because she's incredible. It's a customer follow-up log where you put the name of your customer, the date they ordered, what kind of order, if you sent a thank you, if you mailed them something, if you follow them on social media. And then with this, here is another page. And this has it goes like you write them on that list and then you transfer them to this list. And this says, did you send them a catalog, a product list, or a showcase brochure? And you literally highlight the one you sent. Did you send a thank you and a snap and share? I don't have snap and shares yet, but I will eventually. Then did you send a scent circle, car bar, vent clip, or a scent pack? And you highlight if you sent one. Anything if you sent, here's room sprays, wax, felt, sticker, whatever. This is all laundry. And if you send them, whatever you did send them, you just highlight what you did send them. And then it has a little spot here. Did you send them VIP info? Did you send them join info? Did you send them party info? Are they a referral? Or did you send them, or if you have a referral program, did you send them any flyers with specials? So in there, I usually write warmer of the month or bring back my bar, harvest, holiday collection. Did you give them any full-size products? So I always write in the scent circle they got there, and if I sent them anything else. And this system is so great because then you can just highlight as you mail things and you know, so when you're going back to send someone a scent circle, you can look and make sure you didn't send them the same scent circle 2 months in a row. I did do a training on this. If anyone wants to know it, I can tag you in it and so it'll pull back up, or I could find the name of it and let you know to search it in our group. But it's also on my YouTube channel. But I did a training on this and I shared all of the files for that. It's a great system. Okay, I'll find that one and I'll either bump it to the top of the page or I'll let you guys know where it is. Oh, scent of the month. That's another thing I'm going to talk about. So scent of the month, like Deborah was saying, is such a great way to get stuff in your hand to send to people and to get PRV while you're doing it. So if you do the scent of the month club, not the club, scent of the month package, you get next month's shipment. It always goes on the 15th of the month. So if you're subscribed to it, it'll pull from your account on the 15th. It usually ships like that day or the next day, and you have it within like 2 days after that. So I usually have mine by about the 18th. So by about February 18th, I'm going to have the scent for March. That gives me from February 18th until February 28th to get these samples prepared and get them in the mail to people before March even hits. Or if I want to just take my time preparing them and mail them on March 1st, or whatever you want to do, it gives you a window to get these samples made so that you're prepared for the beginning of the next month. Now, the scent of the month package, you get 9 bars of wax, you get a room spray, you get a tester, you get 50 of these, 72 of these, I think that's everything, and you're paying $35 for it. Now, I don't know if I have a calculator. I'm going to use my phone because I don't know where my calculator is while I'm on Zoom. So now if you look at it like this, first of all, you're paying $35 for it and you're getting commission. So if you're a certified consultant, you're getting 25%. So you're getting $875 back in commission. So if you subtract $35 from that, you're only paying $26.25 plus tax and shipping. I think the shipping is like $5 flat rate. So you're only paying $26 for it. Now, like Deborah said, you get 9 bars of wax. Let's say you only need 1 bar to make 50 felt samples. You have 8 bars of wax. You can sell those to your customers. So now, if you have 8 bars of wax and you sell them for $5.40, because that's the sale price, that's $43.20 that you can put in your pocket after you've spent your $26 on your scent of the month kit after commission. You still have a room spray that you can either use for samples or sell for $7.20. And you have the tester and you have all these flyers and stickers you can mail out. You should all be subscribed to Scent of the Month. And if you're smart about it, you can put that $35 out once and then make it a point, get those bars out of your house, get these in the mail. That money will come back to you. Even if you just say, all right, I need to sell this many bars to make that 35 so that next month I have that $35 back, and then you put it towards next month. So if you're smart about it, you can literally spend that $35 once, sell those bars, put that $35 back in your bank account, and it takes out next month. And you've literally only put that money out once, and it just keeps going. Now, there's also a warmer of the month package. The warmer of the month package gives you all of that. The 9 bars, the room spray, the tester, the flyers, the stickers, and the warmer of the month. So the price on that varies depending on, like last month we had a full size and a mini warmer. So I think it was like $85 because we got 2 warmers in our warmer of the month. Last month we had, well, for February, we had the cast warmer. It also goes on the price of the warmer. So if the warmer is a more expensive warmer, the kit will be a little bit more, but you're also getting a warmer on top of that. So you can sell that warmer and you didn't pay full price for that warmer. So let's just say it's an $85 package, $35 was for scent of the month. So it's $50 for that warmer, and you made the more commission on that, and then you could sell that warmer. And having that warmer to take pictures of or to unbox it live, I sell more warmers of the month on the months that I go on Facebook and unbox that live and show it off and plug it in. I didn't do it for February. I haven't sold a single one of these warmers yet, but actually I don't think I did it last month either. Well, I had coronavirus last month, so that's okay. I have a pass for January, but in December I did it and I sold a bunch, you know? So when you can get that warmer in your hand and show it off, you don't want to show it off too early, but maybe about 10 days before the month is over, show it off live. And then when people comment that they love it, sell them the one you have on hand. You can't publicly say that, but you can private message them and be like, I've got this on hand. I'll sell you the one I have. And now you've got that money back from it. Oh, there's chat going on. Tax deduction also, yes. When are they going back to bars and not the brick? Yes, next month. Next month's scent sounds incredible. It sounds like it's going to be like a pink haze, and I'm here for it. Yes, it's a tax deduction. So that whole scent of the month or warmer of the month kit, whether you've spent the 35 or the 85 because you get the warmer, if you are mailing these out and you're using bars for samples and you sell that warmer, even if you don't sell that warmer, you took it out, you went live on Facebook or Instagram and you showed that off, that's advertising. You can write this whole kit off, even if you sell the bars. The IRS is not going to ask you, this is going on YouTube, maybe I shouldn't say that, but they're not going to itemize if you sold every bar or you gave them away. You know what? You just say, I use everything in the kit. I mail these to my customers. I use the wax for samples. I give the wax away, you know, in my thank you mail, and you advertise it. You used it for advertising. It's a tax write-off. All right. I think that's all I have. All right. Does anyone have any questions? I know I covered like a ton of stuff. I think this is our longest meeting ever. I've never gone an hour before.
I have a question regarding like the catalog. I know like a lot of people that want the catalog and they're out of state. So I want to send it to them. How do you send it?
So you can take a catalog. I haven't done it this way, but I've heard lots of people say if you just put like a sticker here, here, and here, you literally can address it and send it like this, like media mail, and it's really cheap. I want to say like under $2. You can also send it in, like you can get envelopes that are like this size. These are from like Staples. I'm sure you can find them cheaper on Amazon, and put them in like an envelope like that. That's going to cost a little bit more. And they sell these in the Scentsy family store. These are called clear catalog mailers, and they are exactly for that purpose. They're a thick plastic, and it's got a little, you rip that off, fold it in half, and you can address the outside, and you can send them like this. So any of those will work. I also send them in these, depending on what else I'm sending people. Like I'm in the process right now of figuring out who my like top 20 customers were for 2020. And those people are going to get things in the mail that have the catalog, that have all 10 scratch and sniff stickers. Actually, I think for my top 20, I'm going to give them felt samples of the 10 new scents. And then as I go down the like rank of who spent what, I'm going to send stickers versus scratch and sniff. But you could send them in these. These are going to cost a little bit more. But if you go to the post office, because I don't know the exact price, go to the post office with one of these. You know, say if I tape up the 3 sides, what can I mail this for? And it shouldn't matter where it's going, and you can get a price from them, and then you can just go home, tape them all up, put an address label on here, and bring them back to the post office. I use Pirate Ship, so I usually send them in like these. And if I send a catalog in something like this with a bunch of other samples, it's going to cost me like $3, but you can just send it like this for cheaper. I just don't know the exact price. Or one of these would work too, like a poly mailer, but it's going to be a little more than just taping the.
Julie, we also have a link for
Yes, Amanda, I can send
a
that to you.
swipe catalog. So if you get the link to that, you can like text it to your friends, you can email it to your friends. And I mean, it's really neat because if you get it on your phone, you're just swiping it, and it's like turning the pages of a book. And you know, all those single ladies know how to swipe. So
Yeah. Do you
send
know
them
where to?
to your
Do you know where to
catalog.
find that on your website, Julie?
Yeah, I do. She just wanted a in person.
People
Yeah,
like
for those
it
of you
in their
that don't
hand.
know.
Yeah.
I like the catalog myself, so.
Yeah, I do too. But you can go with the showcase brochures, you know, if it is out of town, because it does have a picture of all the warmers. It's just like the back of the catalog that flips out. So the showcase brochure does have all the products in it so they can see everything, which, you know, the catalog doesn't have everything in all the pages anyway. You have to flip out that, it's like flipping out the showcase brochure. So
I don't have this season's, but these are a showcase brochure, so they're tall, but they're very thin. So you can fold this in half and mail it like really cheap because it's super thin. And what a showcase brochure has is it shows all the warmers like the product list, but larger. Like that, same thing. So it takes up a little more space. It's got all the oils in the descriptions, all the bars in the descriptions, and the fragrance grid on the back. It doesn't have like the whiff box, or I think it shows it, but it doesn't like go into detail. It doesn't have like your combine and saves, but it still shows them quick pictures. And this is cheaper. So this is like your best, but it costs the most. This is like your next step down. And then the product list are your like cheapest things that just, you know, you want to just get something into their hands.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm just gonna say, there's a page if anybody's interested on Facebook where I get some really cute and cheap poly mailers. Like, I don't know if y'all saw my post with the roses, but
Mhm.
she does really good deals all the time with some really cute, cheap poly mailers, and she'll include thank you stickers and all kinds of cute stuff.
Yeah, if you could post it on the team page, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Always looking for cheap. I'll post this one too, and you guys can like, you know, shop around. But I think those kind of places usually get better deals than Amazon. Like I usually buy my bubble mailers on Amazon because I need them in a pinch, but I just got so many of these as bubble mailers for like less than half the price of what I pay on Amazon. Anyone else have any questions, comments, concerns? You want to admire my Disney Buddy collection? I'm waiting on Jack and Sully because Mike Wazowski's lonely and Sally's lonely over there. So I'm waiting on them. And my Marvel warmer's on its way. Very excited. Alrighty then. Thank you all for spending time and showing up. I appreciate you guys for showing up more than you know. And I promise you showing up to trainings will really boost your business. Now, next week we have a training because I was supposed to do 2 bonus trainings in January, the one on Scentsy Club and the one on recruiting. And then I got COVID and I pushed that one back. It is happening next week. So we do have a bonus training next Tuesday, and that is going to be about recruiting. And I'm going to give you my top recruiting tips. And I'm not the best recruiter out there, but I'm not that shabby. And I know the things you can say and the things you can do and the way you can present it to people that, you know, make it work. So I hope you guys will join me next week. That's up on the page. There's another event for that. And I think everyone got an invite, and I will email next Tuesday before it, hopefully in the morning, a link just so you guys get a reminder for that. But thank you all for showing up, and I will post mine. Alicia will post hers, and Amanda, I will text you the YouTube channel, and I will maybe I'll just post a link to my YouTube channel on the team page. This way, Amanda can see the channel, and it also will give you guys our whole channel. I only started doing team trainings in like September. There's only, you know, a handful of them, and you guys can find the one that I did on follow up where I have that whole binder system on there. So you guys can like go through and see if there's any you missed too. And then if you have questions, just reach out to me. Alrighty. Thank you all. Thank you, Deborah.
See
You're
you and meet
welcome.
y'all.
You're welcome anytime, Deborah. Come hang out with us. We do it second Tuesday of the month we do these.
I'll put it on my calendar.
All right, great. Thanks, guys. Have a great night. I gotta stop recording.